So these are the directions, and based on these three directions we have to answer for these two questions. All right, so first let's read the directions. Trains A and B are traveling on the same route heading towards the same destination. Train B has already covered a distance of 220 kilometers before train A started. So let's first focus on the point 1. What is point 1 trying to tell us? That these are train A and B, they are moving towards the same destination on the same route. All right, now train B has already covered a distance of 220 kilometers before train A started. So before even the start of train A, train B has already covered a distance of 220 kilometers. So that means train B is over here and they both are moving on the same directions. So again, on point 2, it tells the two trains meet each other 11 hours after the start of train A. So here train A takes 11 hours to catch up with train B. That means train A and B meet each other after 11 hours. Alright, so first let's assume the speed of train A as SA and speed of train B as SB. Alright, and let's first calculate the relative speed here. Alright, these two trains are moving in the same direction, and whenever two objects they move in the same direction, we get the difference of their speed in order to find out relative speed. So we'll do the same in this case as well. We will find the difference. So SA minus SB. Why SA minus SB and why not SB minus SA? Because here speed of train A is greater and only then it will be able to catch up with train B, right? So that means SA is greater. So we find out relative speed as SA minus SB. Now let's use the formula that says speed is equals to distance upon time. Now speed here is SA minus SB is equals to distance here is 220 kilometers divided by time, which is 11 hours. So we get SA minus SB, which is equals to 20. Let's call this equation 1. Alright, now let's see what the third point tells us. Had the train been traveling towards each other from a distance of 220 kilometers, they would have met one another after 1 hour. So the question is telling us that now what is happening is train A and train B, they are moving towards each other and the distance between them is 220 kilometers. Now in this case, let's calculate the relative speed. Now whenever two objects they move towards each other, we find out the sum of their speeds in order to get the relative speed. So we'll do the same here. The sum of their speeds will be SA plus SB. Okay, so let's again use the formula as speed is equals to distance upon time. Speed here is SA plus SB is equals to distance, which is 220 upon time. And the question is telling us here is that they would have met each other after 1 hour. So after 1 hour, so time here is 1. So we get SA plus SB, which is equals to 220. Let's call this equation number 2. Now what we do is add equation 1 and 2. Let's see what we get. SA minus SB is equals to 20 and SA plus SB is equals to 220. So plus minus gets cancelled and we are left with 2SA is equals to 240. So we get the value of SA, which is SA is equals to 120, and that is what the question is asking us. What is the speed of train A? And speed of train A is 120 kilometers per hour. But here 120 is not in the options, so we say that the option A is the correct one because answer is 120. Now from this information we can also calculate the speed of train B. So SB here will be, SB will go here, so we get 120 minus 20, which is 100. So this is the speed of train B. So that is what we are asked in the question. What is the speed of train B? It is 100 kilometers per hour. So here option A is the correct one. So what is the speed of train B? It is 100 kilometers per hour. What is the speed of train B? It is E, none of this, because the answer is 120. Alright.